The world sleeps, but your thoughts still wander. Welcome to Lo-Fi After Dark, where smooth beats meets midnight letters. So let's hit play and drift into a midnight mood.
Dear you, I don't know when it changed. Maybe it was the way you started to say my name, just a little softer, like it meant something. Or maybe it was the night you stayed up talking to me until the sunlight streamed through the window, acknowledging a new day. When the world seemed silent, you made me laugh at a time I didn't even think I could. Back then, it felt easy, natural, like breathing. We were just friends. That's how it started. Two people who found comfort in each other's presence, who could say anything or nothing at all and still feel understood. You were my person, the one I called when life felt too loud or too quiet. And for a while, that was enough, more than enough. But then something shifted. We never said it out loud, not really. But the way you looked at me lingered a little longer. The hugs, they lasted an extra beat. Our jokes lingered with an uncommon closeness. And suddenly, I noticed your absence in places I used to never expect you. I started to crave your voice, your insight, the way that you just got me. We fell into something tender and unexpected, a love that snuck up on us like a slow song, the kind that didn't ask for permission, just made its way home in quiet spaces, between movie nights, car rides, and shared secrets. It wasn't fireworks, it was a slow burn, something that bloomed in the silence between our laughter. And I remember the moment I realized I loved you. It wasn't dramatic, it was simple. You were laughing about something, leaning against the kitchen counter. I looked at you and I thought, there you are, the person who makes my heart feel safe. I didn't know how deep it had gotten until I couldn't unfeel it, until being around you felt like both home and heartbreak. Because love snuck in so gently, I didn't realize it had also made me vulnerable. And then we fell apart, not in a dramatic way, no screaming, no betrayal, just a quiet unraveling, like two pages slipping from the same book, no longer held by the same spine. A slow drift, missed calls, conversations that didn't stretch like they used to. We didn't know how to go back to being just friends, and we weren't sure how to move forward as more. Maybe we weren't ready. Maybe we misunderstood the timing. Or maybe some stories just aren't meant to last, even when they're beautiful, even when the love is real. But you were my best friend, and sometimes I miss that even more than the love. The way we understood each other without needing to explain, the comfort, the ease. How you just knew when to make me laugh and when to let me sit in silence. I still think of you when certain songs play. When I pass that little diner we used to love. When I hear someone laugh the way you did. When I need to talk and I realize I can't. There's a gap now. The space where you used to be. And maybe we'll never go back to what we were. Maybe that chapter is closed for good. But I'm grateful it existed. I'm grateful for the late night drives, the inside jokes, the quiet confessions. You taught me that love can grow from friendship, that the deepest connections often begin with the shared laugh or an unexpected moment of honesty, and that sometimes, even when it ends, it still meant something. And maybe, just maybe, that kind of love doesn't really end. It just changes. It becomes part of who you are, a soft ache, a tender memory. So wherever you are now, I hope you're doing well. I hope someone sees you the way I once did. And if I happen to ever cross your mind, I hope it brings you a smile, not the pain of what once was. Love always. Me.
Another night, another vibe. Thanks for tuning in to Lo-Fi After Dark. Now drop a comment and tell us what type of letters you need to write. So until next time, stay smooth. And don't forget to go on over to Amazon and get you a P. Marshall journal.